Good afternoon, and welcome to From Where We Are, stories of news and culture through the lens of USC and Southern California. I'm Jordan Sheldon, coming to you live from Studio B in USC's Annenberg Media Center.
And I'm Tamilore Odunsi. It's February 8th. On today's show, Super Bowl is coming up. Oscar nominations are in, and what do USC students and faculty think? But first, these new headlines by Matthew Andrade.
California is lifting its COVID-19 indoor mask wearing requirement for vaccinated people next week. The move won't have any immediate impact in Los Angeles County, which has its own mandate for indoor face coverings. Governor Newsom says the 65% drop in the infection rate since the Omicron variant's winter surge, as well as the stabilization in hospitalization numbers, led to relaxing the requirement. Los Angeles County public health officials are sticking with the requirement to wear masks until the county has a 7-day new case rate of less than 50 per 100,000 residents. Right now, the LA County rate is about 1,000 per 100,000 residents. California workers who get sick with COVID are entitled to 2 weeks paid time off. State lawmakers approved the measure this week, and Governor Newsom is expected to sign the bill into law. The law will also apply to anyone who has gone sick since January. The state had a similar law that expired last September. The new law applies to companies with at least 26 employees. Former USC undergraduate student government president Jessica Lull ended her campaign for Los Angeles mayor earlier today. Lull was hoping to be the first female mayor of the city, but USC alumna Karen Bass has been the frontrunner throughout the race. The mayor position opened up since current mayor Eric Garcetti will term out at the end of this year. For Annenberg Media, I'm Matthew Andrade.
And exciting news, our very own Spencer Cline headed over to the LA Convention Center to speak with Dan Kitchen, the manager of the Super Bowl city, and he got an inside look at the inner workings of what it takes to produce the Super Bowl.
I'm here with Dan Kitchen. How you doing?
Good. Thanks. How are you?
Good. We're doing pretty good. So we're at the SBS Experience over here in Los Angeles, California at the Convention Center. Dan, would you like to give us a quick runaround on what's happening here?
Yeah, so this is the Super Bowl Experience presented by Lowe's. We're over here at the NFL Draft Combine Zone where fans can run the 40-yard dash against the LED version of their favorite NFL players, try to beat them in speed, try to beat them in strength over here at the bench press. And then, of course, we have the obstacle course and the vertical jump, too. And to kind of wrap this all up, right behind me here is the NFL Draft stage.
How many people did you guys have last weekend?
Yeah, so last weekend was the opening weekend. We had the trophy delivered by Rams legend Torrey Holt and the FedEx guys, and we had approximately 40,000 fans come through the doors. So really, really big crowd, one of our biggest ever. So that's something we're very, prideful of here.
Great. It seems like a lot is going on here. This is a very big auditorium, as you mentioned before. Would you like to show us about a little bit that's going on?
Yeah, so it's kind of broken down into a couple of different parts here. So we have the kids zone for the younger tykes, anywhere from 2 to 12. Obviously kids 12 and under getting free here, so free ticket for all the kids. We also have the NFL Total Access broadcast booth over here where fans can put on the headset, talk into the mic, look into the camera, and pretend to be their favorite broadcaster. We have the Vince Lombardi Trophy on display the entire week. That is the trophy, not a replica, the real one, as well as all 55 Super Bowl rings on display. So really unique, it's the only place in the world where fans can come out and see all of that stuff right here in one spot.
That's great. And this does seem like heaven on earth for football fans and NFL fans alike. But is there anything here that is more family-oriented, but people who are not so much hard fans of football in the NFL?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the goal here, is if you are a fan of football, you're going to love it here, and if you're not, you're going to become a fan when you leave, We have everything for kids to adult. The Bud Light Beer Garden over here is great for the older crowd, of course, and then, like I mentioned, we have the kids zone, photo ops. We try to cater to the new social media age that we're in with TikTok opportunities and Snapchat and Instagrammable moments. So yeah, we are definitely catering to the photo op friendly for fans.
It's really great to hear. One last question. So Super Bowl is this Sunday. How do you feel about turnout that's going to be in this room compared to last week?
In terms of the experience or Super Bowl game day?
The experience here.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So obviously we're closed on Sunday. So we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mentioned we had approximately 40,000 fans come through the door opening weekend, so we are expecting to beat that. Of course, that was the weekend we were pushing Angelenos to come out to beat the bigger crowds, because next weekend is going to be Cincinnati fans as well as our locals here in LA. So it's going to be a bigger crowd. You know, we're prepared for that. It's going to be longer lines, so I would strongly encourage fans to come out early and try to beat those lines.
We have more from Super Bowl City on From Where We Are today, so make sure to tune in. And as always, for Annenberg Media, I'm Spencer Cline.
Today, the Cincinnati Bengals arrived in Los Angeles in preparation for Super Bowl 56 this weekend. The Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals are going to head to head this Sunday at the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. For those who couldn't score a ticket to be at the stadium, Johanna Bauerdorf has more on how superfans can get an extra football fix ahead of the game.
Super Bowl Sunday is just days away, and die-hard Rams fans are ready to see if the team will earn their second NFL championship ring after the devastating loss at Super Bowl 53 against the New England Patriots. To get ready for the big weekend, the Los Angeles Convention Center is hosting the Super Bowl Experience, where Brenner Zwinkel and Associates PR firm representative Carson Marsh takes part in running the event. Fans have the opportunity to take part in multiple games and activities and show their support for the LA Rams.
Definitely a ton of energy. You have 40,000 fans coming into LA Convention Center, so it's basically an NFL theme park in there. A ton of people, very excited. We got kids running around everywhere, people kicking the field goal, doing the 40-yard dash. Definitely a lot to see, so the energy levels were definitely super high last weekend, and they should be even higher closer to Super Bowl for Thursday to Saturday.
From meeting players to perfect photo opportunities, fans can stop by the LA Convention Center to live their own Super Bowl experience. Tickets are $40 for adults, and admission is free for kids under 12 years old.
The 40-yard dash is great. The Lombardi Trophy presentation is great. Fans can go up and take photos with that. People are loving that. And, the field goal, too. People like to pretend like they're McPherson and see if they can do 10 yards or 20 yards. So,
with less than a week until the biggest football event of the year, both Rams and Bengals fans are eager to see who takes home the famous Lombardi Trophy. For Annenberg Media, I'm Joanna Bauerdorf, and Christian Fulton also contributed to this project.
I'm Jordan Sheldon. We're glad you're with us for From Where We Are.
And I'm Tamilore Odunsi. It's 8 minutes past the hour. Coming up, what do USC students and faculty think about the Oscar nominations?
This morning, the Motion Picture Academy released their nominations for the 94th Academy Awards, taking place next month. Reporter Justin Heo spoke to USC students and professors about which nominations they're excited or surprised to see, which films they think were snubbed, or which are their picks to win. Fitz Kane has more on the story.
It's Oscar season again. Leading the pack of this year's nominees is Western slow burn The Power of the Dog with 12 nominations, followed closely by sci-fi epic Dune with 10. Juliette Boland, a sophomore studying cinema and media studies, is particularly excited to see West Side Story get a Best Picture nod.
You have phenomenal performances like Ariana DeBose, Rachel Zegler. That whole cast just gave an insane I keep saying performance.
Boland also notes some surprise at the nominees for Best Actress.
I thought that Lady Gaga, despite most people not really liking The House of Gucci, I thought Lady Gaga definitely would have been nominated. I really thought that Katrina Balfe, who plays the supporting actress in Belfast, directed by Kenneth Branagh, was going to be nominated. She has just the most heartbreaking scene in that film, and I thought it definitely was worthy of an Oscar.
Ari Johnson, a freshman studying film and television production, notes a surprising absence in two major categories.
My initial thoughts was that I was surprised that The Lost Daughter wasn't nominated for either Best Director or Best Picture.
Yannick Haynes, a sophomore acting major, is surprised to see Andrew Garfield and Kristen Stewart receive nominations for their portrayals of playwright Jonathan Larson in Princess Diana.
For me, honestly, Andrew Garfield was probably the most surprising. But also, finally see like Kristen Stewart, for a role as Princess Diana. I was like, oh snap, Kristen Stewart finally got, like her roses and stuff like that.
Midge Costin, a professor at the School of Cinematic Arts, is an official voter for the Academy Awards Sound Division. Costin explains her role in choosing the final nominees from the award shortlists.
We all went to the Academy last weekend, was it? And we saw 8-minute reels of each of the 10. And we heard a Zoom interview with the crews and then the supervising, sound people. And then we all voted again, 1 through 10, and put it in the order. And then they come up with the vote, so they came down to 5. But then we all get to vote on the best films.
Costin also shares her predictions of who will take home the gold for the sound category.
When you go to do your ballot, always for sound, because now the general audience votes, they're all going to vote for West Side Story. They're all going to vote for the musicals. I bet Summer of Soul wins, although it deserves it, I think, for documentary. I loved it, best documentary, and I bet West Side Story wins for sound.
Oscar fans also took notice of the diversity within this year's different award fields, to mixed result. Hain is happy to see 2 black actors present in the Best Actor category.
I think it's really exciting for, Will Smith and Denzel Washington, 2 amazing black actors, to be nominated within the same category for, Best Actor. That's like friggin' crazy.
Boland points to genre diversity in the Best Picture category, specifically Dune receiving a rare nomination for a sci-fi film. Although West Side Story, biopic King Richard, and Japanese drama Drive My Car feature people of color in prominent roles, Boland says she thinks the Oscars have a long way to go.
Most of these pictures are led by white or white passing actors and actresses. I really thought by this point it would have improved from last year, but hopefully the industry learns from this, similar to what happened with the Golden Globes. We just need to start talking about these things and just improve how we look at films and critique them.
The 94th Academy Awards are scheduled to be held on March 27th at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. For Annenberg Media, I'm Fitz Kane, and this story was edited by Tamana Sood.
Ooh, definitely some controversial picks. A lot of interesting reactions to those nominations.
True. There is a lot of work to be done, as she was talking about, with diversity and representation, and there's so much work to be done. And I just hope that as the years progress, that it doesn't take so long, because come on, we're in 2022, people.
And I think we can all agree, aside from that our king, Andrew Garfield, really did get snubbed. Tick, tick, boom. Come on, where was that nomination?
Come on,
I needed
guys.
to see
He's
that.
had an amazing year, even in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, well, I think we all wish he was wearing that spider suit in Tick, tick, boom.
Yes.
But,
oh, that would be immaculate.
we can't really get everything we ask for, right?
Yeah, I guess. Also, let's talk about Kristen Stewart. I don't know if I have blanked out or have been living under a rock, but the last time I saw her was, her Twilight days, and now she's playing Princess Diana.
Huge character arc as an actress.
Crazy. When I saw the trailer, I did not even recognize her. Wow. Well, that's life for you.
Yeah, well, we can all appreciate Kristen Stewart's dedication to her role as Princess Diana, and we have some more segments coming from you. Actually, we don't, because that's all we have for you. It's all we have time for today on today's From Where We Are. Spencer Cline, Jeffrey Lee, and Polina Cherezova produced today's show. We also got help from Shirley Jihad.
Polina Cherezova is our technical operator, and Derek Renfro composed our theme music.
We are also streaming live on KXSC. Follow KXSC at kxsc.org/listen and on YouTube at Annenberg Radio News. Subscribe to From Where We Are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you're looking for more news, be sure to download Annie, Annenberg Media News' app. And look for us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Annenberg Media. Once again, I'm Jordan Sheldon.
And I'm Tamilore Odunsi. From all of us at Annenberg Radio, wherever you are, we hope you'll join us again for From Where We Are.